Hello and welcome. Right, we have a bit of a casualty. We do. I've been doing quite a lot of work on quite a few mods, and it's been a long time since I've been on. I thought I was going to start a new map, and I thought, yeah, but I could really do with this. This is one that I started to work on, and you don't realise you're working on the model you've got on a specific farm, and this is not quite ready, as you can see. Yeah, it's got a couple of mistakes on it. Obviously the model that it was working. Now there is still a working model, but not this one. Yes, what I need to do is sell it. I wanted to do this on camera. I didn't want to like pretend it's all right and then it's not. This needs resetting as well because it's literally connected. So I've got to reset it, even though it looks like it's not connected. It really is. So yeah, I bought a set of pallet forks because I was hoping that it was actually ready, but it's not. Oh, okay, so it's got that, and the tyres are in the wrong one. No, it's nearly right. It's nearly right. Now that's over here, I remember, and we've got that showing as well. So let's sell this, and we'll buy the working one. But well, no, because we might not get much back for it either. But you know, we're doing well enough that we can afford a couple of grand for the right one of these. So yeah, I was hoping that my tension belts were I've been working on tension belts now. I've tried this project so many times, based upon NASA's design. I can't see what I've done wrong this time, but it's still not showing tension belts. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, to say the least. I was really expecting to see tension belts, but they are not there. So no, it's still not quite showing. Okay. Oh, do you know something? Let's just do this the other way. We haven't got time to faff around. Let's just sell it. I don't care if it's a bit of a loss. Yeah, so it is. The VA Industries. No. It is Lizard. Yeah, of course it is. BI General Flatbed Mark 2. That's the one we want to sell. Yeah, it's lost a lot of value, and it doesn't work anymore. Not at the minute, but yeah, I haven't got time to faff around. Oh yeah, sales. Yes, this Aries. I remember that was showing quite a lot. Yeah, it is. I was saying this the other day. It's another casualty of FS25. Is the fact that it doesn't work properly. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame. I think it's the Mark 1 that is still... No. Oh, yeah, that's another one I'm working on too. It is the Mark 2. So why was that shown us like that then? That's a bit odd. Right, anyway, it is April. It is the last year of New American. And I thought, I could actually face New American. I could. It's one of the few maps at present that I'm struggling a little to sort of like come back on since my departure. But I am back. I am. And I thought, I reckon I can cope with a bit of New American. So here I am. And I can. Right. I also tried quite hard, actually, to make one of these with tension belt support, but again, you can't. I thought it was probably that way. It's never been done. It can't, because this is like a permanent attachment. It can't. You need to change what it is, and you can't. So I presume, yeah, this has also changed a little, but I have actually got some new textures for this. Yeah, to actually because I was looking around with textures because I couldn't. Yeah, I've got the wrong compression on there. But yes, that it's not quite right. We have got one casualty now. This we do need paying back for, and that is we've lost the soy super bean. Now I just checked before I started the cameras we've got the guar bean for the straw, but the super. Now, I must have come on last time when I'd moved my mods, when I was doing a bit of testing, and probably didn't notice that it was missing. So it should be here, right there. Is that one? No, it really is. Yeah, it's not there. So let's visit that, and then We need to stick it back. But this one we did pay for. Was it there or was it? I think it was behind it. Or was it? No, it might have been here. No, that would be too close. I think looking at this, it was behind it. Looking at that. I thought that tree was going into that then. Yeah, I've also not a goodly way through with my pyramid greenhouse. The only thing you can... The pictures are still the same, so... let's have a look. Bionic. Bionic rice. Should just say pyramid. Or I've not seen it actually since I... what it used to show. Now we did have a... Oh, so this is the one we want. Although we would have paid... I'd not sorted my price structure out since... Like then when I was doing this. So super popular, super guar, extreme, super olive. That's a bit expensive. 51,700. Oh yeah, that was a long time back. I must have decided that was the right price. Although it's only slightly more than that. Oh, it's not showing now. It really was. And it definitely did say so. Have I broken it again? It appears I have. Ah. Yeah, it did definitely say... I'm just trying to... Because I know what I'm like. I'll look in editing and I'll think, oh, no, it was there. You just didn't see it. Bionic. Medium tarp. Olive. GH tarp large. Olive, cotton and poplar, large tarp, guar bean, pyramid. I'm gonna say that's it. Yeah, so this is nearly done. Now it won't work properly. I was thinking of fairness that of how difficult it is to make a greenhouse that's better than, you know, and I thought, well, it's got to be physically a bigger, but also because I thought, how could you do this in real life? Now, you know, that it does go down, so the light can actually get into each level. Really, I'm not sure if the bottom layer is not quite right, but all of them are going to go like this. I'm going to do them all. Once I've got this sort of done, it should work. Oh, I've lost me. Yeah, I'm not lost. I was working on it the other day. I did all of the plants will not show in the second and the third at present because that's a monster of a job. It's a really repetitive, boring, mega boring job. That I was like, oh my life, that's going to take so long. It took me ages to get the second and the third layer with all of the planters on. A long time, but I'm quite pleased with it. It really does double the amount of planters, which means you could double the output, and that's what I was wanting to do with the I'm not going to increase my supers, but what I mean is the soup. So am I going to do all of them like this? Because I could actually double my everything. It's true, and was the plan, but I need to see it working, so I'm not going to do it now, but I just wanted to show you, because I think I did actually show it on this very one, which now they're all sort of done, so we want... And with this, we've already paid for this, so we do need to give ourselves the cash back for this. Oh, that's it. It's bionic. We want the super. Rice. Super bean greenhouse. That's the one. We don't care if it overlaps. Yeah, we really do want that visible though. So B mode, yes. Alright, so we want to give ourselves that cash back because we've already paid for it. So 37,777. Yeah, I'm really disappointed about that. Thing's not working. We will have lost a tractor or two. I had a bit of a cull of those, but we've got a big enough team that we can definitely cope with what we've got presently. So Yeah, you'll do nicely. Yeah. Not sure we have, actually, but I think we will have. Yeah. We've still got the big class. Don't know if we've lost fence. Didn't know that I'd removed any fence packs, actually. Ah, no, it's there. I can see it. I knew we'd got fence. Right, so then, had we got anything? I think, basically, this session we were... I think, hadn't we done everything? Or were we just about to set everything? You see, that looks good to me, but... Yeah, so they're definitely planted. We did that. Wow, we did. Wow, we did better than I thought. Yeah, 7 and 33 are the casualties that need liming. Oh, now that is the growth. I don't think so. I think we literally did it this morning. Needs lime, needs rolling. So there is work to do. There is. And 33 and 7 also needs lime. They all... I think the double, everything's double fertilized. There's a lot of stones on the... There is an awful lot of stones on this. Now then, have we got a roller? Oh, the stone picker's there. Fantastic. I was about to say, have we got the stone picker? Because we... no, you've planted. You can't do it. It's too late. Yeah, once you've done that, have we got a roller? That's what I want to know. I can't remember. No, I think we did with a small one, but that might be a casualty. I've been really ruthless with the rollers, so we may not have a roller. Yeah, I think we have the littler ones. In fact, it's maybe better to actually jump into that fence that we just saw, because it used to be inside the shed. It did. So we would see that it was... Yes, there's a facelift on a lot of BI, and these are properly done now. These will not fade because they are blended. Yeah, which is brilliant. Yeah, and the front boxes are all done too. Yeah, I've been busy, but it has been quite a few weeks since I was on here. So as you can see, some changes not for the best with the flatbed. That's yeah, nice. I just want to get me strap support on. Everyone else seems to be able to do it, and I don't. So I thought I'd got it cracked this time, but it's not. Right, we need some manure, don't we? So let's grab. Is there enough room at the end? No, there isn't. Okay. We have got more trailers. Let's quickly grab... Oh, we've got this one. This one will do nicely, the Brantler. It's a biggie still. Right, so again, we will reimburse ourselves. I know it's going to cost a lot, but it's more principle than anything. So we will grab... Oh, it's going to rain. Rolling is what... Yeah, we're going to... Now, obviously, I introduced on nearly every Let's Play the fact that we cannot... But I did say we could lease. So what we're going to do is we're going to lease a big monster. Otherwise known as the Brant. I was going to say Brantner, but Brant. But let's get this done first, because we do need... I will have lost my water tankers too. They're another casualty that obviously we did have, but I've changed the model. I wanted to move away from my original... I must have gone past it, and I'm not paying attention. Yeah. Must have gone past it. Sorry, yeah, it's another thing that we did have a small and a medium and a large, so we will reimburse ourselves for that too. Oh, I just want to get all this... 607. Oh, do you know, I can't be bothered to... Yeah, I will the tankers because they're like... Now, the big one I don't think is working, so we're going to go for the medium and the small, but we'll have a look. It'll tell me in the store where all I need to know. So then, let's stick this in. Aha. Fantastic. We did definitely get the dumper beer. Right, so then while that's doing... Yeah, this is definitely a casualty. So we have my newer models, which these likewise won't lose any. So we want the small, which is working, which we had for our milk. This should be fine. Yeah, it doesn't show in the middle. Yeah, this I realise it's and it isn't like that, but it needs altering. But it does work, and the wheels definitely do turn this time, and also the medium. So that's 1724. Call it 24,000. It's a bit more than that, but. Right, so F12. That's 25,000, I think, actually, you find for the two. A little bit more than that, but like that's close enough. I'm not worried about it to that extent, but now this can have a 3-point called the Unihid, which is fantastic. We shouldn't have lost any productions. We should have the straw one, and the soy one should be. Oh no, is that? I was thinking shouldn't it be a bit? No, it's a long time since I've been. It is. So it's the straw one. Brilliant. Everything is as it should be. Right. So water tanker. Let's just grab one of those down by the store, and we mind you. No, we don't. We're all right. Let's grab the bigger one, I think. Yes, you can see that the little one is, and it is little. My small and medium used to be like the same, and not like now the small and medium are completely different. But I've celebrated like, yeah, I'm moving my model on a little, but it's a complete change. I had a lot of difficulty with it actually, as you do tend to do. But yeah, it doesn't. This needs its front wheels raised slightly. I think I've done the medium. That should sort of be about right, but it might still lift very, very slightly. So it's not quite, but it is almost right. And it does work. Yeah, its wheels. Oh no, its wheels are touching. Great, fantastic. No, clipping. No, you've sorted the clipping out. Yeah, you're not going into the actual model anymore. We've extended that. Fantastic. So this is a beautiful bit of kit. Well, I think it is, but I also uniquely different. I just wanted to move away from the other models, but I wanted the BI colours. You know, I wanted to start to blend everything properly. And I thought, well, let's make it pretty. It's got a bit of beveling on it going on, and I like the fluting. I really am very pleased with this sort of spikiness on the top. I did stumble across it by sort of almost like by mistake, but I'm quite pleased with it, so I left it. I thought, oh, actually I quite like that. So water. We've lost my tap. No, we never had my tap. We had. Have I taken? Oh, I think I have. I think I've taken Omatana's out because I've made my own tap as well. Right, so we can get free water from this anyway, so I'm not worried. Yeah, water. Fantastic. Good, super fill rate as well. I thought I'd made this a bit bigger. So it is a bit of a whopper. Yeah, the big one is much bigger than this, but I think the old big one was about this size. But the new big one is much, you know, the capacity is much more than it used to be. That's just, I don't think quite going to do that. Alright, so I thought we'd just get all this lot out the way, of me explaining what had happened and why and all the rest of it, and show you a few little things. Say the little shed that I just showed you, that's I have since this very day actually got a new look for it. So that's going to be the new look of the BI sheds, because it was the stones that it used to be. I thought, yeah, but that would be really expensive. That kind of, you know, you're trying to make a cheap shed for people, but that makes no sense. And you keep saying that, you know, your models are Right, okay, this is annoying now. You are in the way, Bradall. Which I believe this probably is one of those things we were about to do with the liming. Have we got a Xylon? I don't think we have we? We have got a front box though, so we could put that on as well and set this going. We have quite a few large tractors. Let's grab that and then we'll do the water. But let's one job at a time. Let's set that going. It is a biggie. Then we'll get the roller. Yeah, so it's around here. I saw it. Yeah, this is the general front box. Oh, what have we got on there? Oh, the dog. I was thinking, what on earth is that? It is the dog. It's actually standing on the trailer. Whoa. Well, I didn't even realise they could do that. Right, oh, it's got fertiliser in it. Well, we can do something about that. Oh. We'll just run the dog over. Fantastic. Let's go. And I believe we've actually got some lime up there. But, you know, because it's just been all faffing around, we're going to, like, buy some. It's not going to break the bank for a little bit of lime from our buy point. So, let's do it. For expedience, as the old saying goes. Right, so then, let's add a little bit more. This should cope with the weight on this as well. Yay. Yeah, I was sick to death of all of my things not showing the... It kept sort of showing the colouring on one Let's Play, then dropping it on another, and now then, I just want to grab you. Fantastic. So I believe field 7 was 1. Oh. So then let's grab this. That's what of course we did. Yes, that's right. It's all coming back to me. Of course, yes, we got the beautiful case, hadn't we? I mean, we did well with all this little lot. So let's set this gun on field 7. And then we're going to, like, lease a Brant to do the rolling on the ones that are ready. So let's set this going. Yeah, it's working. And roller. We'll have it. Yeah, well, you are an ideal candidate, actually. Right, so then let's order the Brant and we'll ask the store to deliver it. Right, so then we want... It is a Brant, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Yeah, no, it's definitely that way. It's the picture of the very one that we're going to lease. That one there that I was actually on about. So, yeah, I'm going to do one of the big ones myself. I'd like to... My favourite's the Dalbo, the new one that Giants have... Well, the one that was in the game, and then, like... But I'm going to make it... I'm going to be out a different colour and all that type of stuff. So, but obviously the Brant is much... I like this, but it's just too unwieldy for anything but an American map. So, yeah. Fantastic. Oh, wow. That was a bit... Okay. And there were 2 fields. 33, the big one. This is going to be a... Is that not... It looks like... Yeah, it looks like there's a bit missing on that field there. Oh. It looks like it's all done nicely, but it's definitely got some weird... Let's go get the big one done. Yeah, that looks like we've missed an entire section. No, it says soy super beans growing. No, it does say we're good, so let's set a worker going on the biggie, which I think is the one that actually has got the, yeah, the Courseplay. Couldn't think of its name. Yeah, the Courseplay lines on it already, but I don't think we're going to need that. Let's just set this going with the standard worker. I'm quite sure it will be happy. Are there any little... Yeah, actually, this might... Fantastic. We have... Farmer Girl, otherwise known as Maisie, but it won't say that. It's actually my granddaughter Chloe. So, yes. Right, so that's that one. That is the liming. And how are we doing on our... if we check the lime. Needs lime. Well, yeah, it's a goodly way through. Yeah. No. Oh, and it's not using that much either. Fantastic. I like it when a plan comes together. Now, we have got more than spreaders than that, so let's just get cracking. The fent that we saw, that's got narrows. Not that we care about that. Right, so yeah, we've got this one. The old... oh, no, that's a cedar, I think. That'll be the cedar. So the one we want is that one at the back. We're going to need to buy another one of those front boxes. So I'm sure we only... did we only have the one? Oh, I'm like... I'm not sure if we did or we didn't actually have just the one. Oh, yes, you will see also it's got a bit of wood all the way, like a skirt. That's my latest addition to this. The colour, it was, I've only did the model and then that was when I left the game for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, again, it's going to be coloured red, the same as the rest of the... but at the minute it was just a, does it look right and all the rest of it, and I'm quite happy with it, so... have we not got another front box? Oh, we've got plenty of... no, that's the sprayer. We've got enough Prolatuses, haven't we? I think they're the Mark 1. Yes, I have a Prolatus that's actually... again, celebrating the BI colours and the BI modelling, but I do think we've only got the one front box. Yeah, I have a Mark II now that looks quite a lot different to the Prolatuses that we've got. But I do concur as well. What I sort of said was they really do, they're very good. Yeah, what I mean is FS25 has destroyed a lot of... have we lost a oh, we will have done as well. Yeah, we've lost a harvester. Yeah, my old model I removed and we got one of each. I knew there'd be a casualty somewhere. You know, we just leased a brand. We'd actually got one. Oh, it's such a long time since I've been here. My bad. Oh, wow, it's a bit... let's grab a front box. Oh, we just lease for no... well, we could do the other field. Right, okay, let's grab me front box. Do you know, sometimes... well, I suppose it is true. We do need another one as well. So I think I'm going to go into a time-lapse because there's so much to do, really. Boxes, seeds, I believe is where you're going to find those. Seed tanks, BI Industries. Yeah, that one there. And 4777. Oh, and that is what you get with store deliveries. It is. It is definitely what you get. Right, let's say my words. We've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, last field. I'm going to come out the time lapse because obviously this is the session, but I'm trying not to moan, but it's hard when this is a Giants mod and they're snagging on trees on everything, and you're like, well, surely the worker's supposed to know the width of this, that this regularly like managing to snag on almost every tree that you pass. It's a bit poor, really, all things considered. But yeah, we're managing. But last field, I think, yeah. So I'm expecting that one also to snarl up on one of the trees, but hopefully it won't. But it's so far in every field, the roller's snarled on a tree, and they're not exactly on the edge of the field on most of them. They're like quite set back. So it's and the liming. I've never seen the liming where it's so slow. The liming used to be okay. It is true what I was saying the other day. It's worse. The game is getting worse. The workers are no longer working properly, and the liming is now slow like all the other things. And I'm like, well, that liming never used to be slow. So whatever they're trying to do to fix the fact that the engine's heavy, which they, unless they rewrite the code, they're never going to do that. And they should know that. They are supposed to be programmers. And I mean, I know this from my knowledge. You can't fight the game engine. You were the one who set the power of the game engine, and you obviously did it way too wrong. Now then, I bet you snarled, aren't you? Any money? But you snarled at the bottom. Yes, yeah, I was right. Right, okay, let's set this one, twizzle the corner. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's tough. They are very large rollers, but I mean, yeah, but they should be reversing. I mean, what I'm saying is, it's inexcusable. They are trained. They just don't even know they've hit a tree. They're just like, oh, let's pull this, and you're like, well, not really. The tree ain't going anywhere. You should know how to. Yeah. See, I know I've done the same. Now I realise that, but you see, I know that I've hit the tree, and that's what I'm saying. The workers should too. They do get the blocked. I should just about deflect off that, I think. Right. Let's go and rescue that one, and we'll. Hopefully the worker will be able to do this one. Hopefully. Josie. Right, okay. Yeah, you see, an awful long way in, but what I mean is that they should like, oh, I've hit a tree, let's reverse. But no, they just sit there and carry on taking money for like just sitting there. It's, I'm flabbergasted. I can see why content creators are literally leaving the game. I mean, I nearly did myself, but like I've come back of a choice, but I'm still disgusted. And I do mean that. Disgusted really with it is getting worse. And I've not been nasty. It's like Kinlake. I mean, I did my thing the other day, and I know at the time I looked a couple of days later, 9 of you had looked at it, and that might seem, but I'm not bothered. I've given up worrying about numbers. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if there are like 9 or if there are people that are willing to watch how I'm carrying on, because this is the game that I've chosen to be my hobby, and as bad as it is, this is the game. So, but what I mean is I'm still very, very deeply hurt by, I was going to say the rammel. Well, it's not far off that we've been given in comparison to all the other FSs. I mean, even FS25, I thought that was like manure's working, manure's broken, manure's working, and every time they did something, they broke that, and then, you know, but even that was a much, much more semblance of a working system. This is just like going from bad to worse. And I wouldn't mind if there was even an apology. I know modern companies don't seem to ever want to apologise or acknowledge the fact that there's a fault. But they're like, Giants are quite happy. Oh, it's the birthday of FS25, and I'm like, well, what is there to celebrate about, Giants? You know, like, and the other thing that really annoys me, sorry for the rant, is free content. I'm like, it's not free. We all paid for the year 1. It's not free, Giants. You're living in a bubble. It's just ridiculous that we're all, we all paid for the year one thing, so it's not free content. Just annoys me. It just red ragged a bull. I saw it the other day and thought, free content. Legally you're obliged because we've all bought a product that's not been released yet, and you've released the content that is a contract that we've all paid for. That's not free. It just annoys me. We all paid good money for and I've got to be honest, yeah, the other thing I'm going to say, Kinlake, oh, don't even get me started. Beautiful as it is, and it is, there's no denying, it's a real nice eye candy. It's gorgeous. I don't know which one. Is this the least one, or? It's just this, because this corner's going to get forgotten, I've no doubt. I mean, if that was a modded map, it never would have passed testing. It's just such a debacle that sort of Giants, I mean, they are the testers, and they've released a mod that, no other mod would ever get away with. The disgrace, the size of it, I mean, I know it's not just a map, but it is mainly a map with a little tiny bit of fishing going on. And it's yeah, half the mods don't work with it. It's ridiculous. That's not acceptable. So I'm not playing on it. As beautiful as it might be, the most beautiful mod map the Giants have ever made, and it is gorgeous, but it's so ugly. And I'll explain what I mean by that. You go down now, because of the slowness of the engine, which I've already just mentioned, which we can all see that on every single task you do on the thing that now, funnily enough, right now, this very minute, it's actually keeping up with the roller. But normally, we all know, everything's so slow, the animations do not keep up with what you're doing. This is one of the few that isn't, not even the lineman, and the lineman used to. I don't all of a sudden understand why the liming no longer keeps up with itself when it did used to. So whatever they've done, they've made that worse. Right, let's just... Yeah, I think that one's finished as well, although they'll carry on for a while as if they haven't. Right, let's just... I think this is the actual one that is... Now, later, I'm quite sure if we jump into you, that we'll find that actually it's all done. Yeah, this is another weird thing. I know there's a few little tiny bits, little tiny strips. Yeah, there's a bit on that field. Yeah, what an edge on this one. Well, we could do that one. But I'm not... Yeah, there's that one strip over there. Let's get that done. But it's... You go down any of the streets, or even past a simple hedge, and you've got things popping. And I'm like, it's only a hedge. It's not. But you go down the main street, and you can see everything being drawn, and I'm like, am I supposed to not notice all of this pop, 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 pop as the graphics is drawing this because the engine's so heavy? Now, obviously on FS22, FS19. It still did the same thing, but it was so quick that you wouldn't see it. The human eye was deceived by the game engine. It actually popped. Yeah, it's a bit of a scrawk. This is trying to be turn a bit too severely. Yeah, so, and the same as things drop from the sky. I never realised that. And I did remember seeing it once on FS22, but when your productions drop, they actually drop from the sky, which is it's a weird thing to say. But the thing is, you can see it on FS25. You can see this little brief flick for a second as it drops the things from the sky to the floor. I mean, I don't know how high it goes, but it does definitely drop as if it's coming from the sky, which is weird, but I don't know why the engine does that, but it has always done that. But what I mean is now you can actually see it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It is so awful. Now, I'm not sure which one is the one that we leased, whether it's this one or that one. I shall do it off camera because I don't wish to. But I say it is, and this is the thing. The other reason why I went was the fact that I have got high blood pressure. I can't be doing with this kind of level of stress, and it does even as I'm talking now. It's sort of and again, I have chosen But what I mean is, it really is terrible what Giants... And I mean, it's still not working either. That's the other thing. We've had more, I think, must be about 8 gig now on a map with like a pack. And not only that, but it's still not fixed it. And I'm like, wow, it's ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. There's no denying this fact. It's just so terrible. So yeah, we're a harvester down. Let's sort that out. So at least we've got everything sorted. Yeah, I had 2 of them. Some of you may have noticed this. There was like 2. There's the BI 7770, and then there's the BI old. It said old on the sort of title instead, so we do need to pay ourselves back for this because we did have the 2. So we'll give ourselves a cash for that. And I do realise that I accidentally grabbed the telehandler for the store. Yeah, I didn't realise we've got the Red Rock, but yeah, so 77,777. Fantastic, and now we're right back to where we should be. I know it's new, but that never bothers me. It really is the fact that we did have 2 harvesters, and I don't want to be like 1 down just because of a me. Oh, I'm really upset about that. Really upset about the forks. I really thought this time. I've tried to do them 3 or 4 times. I've tried different methods. Mac Trucker, Chris S. and Riley S. Well, my life is they're so complex what they've actually done to make it work. Just goes to show it's really not an easy thing to make. But NASA has done, and I thought, well, his is the simplest, and it is, but I'm still not 100% sure that he's not done something that I am unaware of. And that's the thing that's stopping me. Or it could be just as simple. I thought I'd finished everything, but I need to like look at it with a fine-tooth comb and see if there's anything that I've missed, because it is, yeah, it's right. So I think we're now back to like everything we should have, I think. And I think we've lost a fent. I still think we've lost a fent. I think we had a couple, and I think one of the packs, I've taken 1 pack out or something, and we've lost a fent, I think. Did we have the... I've not taken any New Hollands out. Can't be that one. We could really... could go straight through there, couldn't we really? And then the header can follow and it's not taking any room up. Not sure if this is the 13 meter one. It doesn't like it really. Only likes the 12.5 or the 12 meter. 12 meter really is about the limit on this, but the normal 12 meter without, or the 12.5 meter Giants one does work on this quite well. But the 12 is slightly better. But if it is the 12, we're alright. If it's the 13, we're scuppered. We are. It's that close. That extra half a meter is all it takes to stop this. So let's check what header it is. Corn, no, flex draper. Which size are you? Oh, that's all right with the 12.5. That we can manage. So fantastic. We're in business. So what was it? I just wanted to check the super dairy. These are super now. I've made them super. I figured out what Giants were doing. No, we haven't got any cheese or chocolate. No, we never did that on there, did we? No, we just done the butter and the buffalo milk bottled. Did I make those? Are they 7,000 litres now? Yeah, one of the biggest mods I was trying to work on was replacing the in-game pallets with pallets of my own, and I did most of it okay, but I couldn't get them to spawn. So that was with the help of Gemini. 5,000 litres now. I kept these as they were. Yeah. Have I done the same for the straw factory? I thought this I had actually, because I'd increased the size of the pallets. Let's visit. Oh, okay. So we've got some sort of mistake going on with those. They're still 5,000 litres as well, but like only... Now this is not me. This is Giants. Yeah, this is when as a modder. you get a new editor. This is the joys that we have now, where it just does something bad to your models. I mean, I've not touched these models at all. I've got all manner of things that I've got to like now go over my mods all over again because Giant's latest editor is making mistakes on things, and I need to go in and fix something that wasn't broken. It's, as a modder, it's an absolute nightmare what we have to put up with. And I mean, yeah, the editors. Let's not. You're gonna moan. Let's leave it be. It is right. Let's just take the shop's telehandler back, and then we'll leave it at that because I shouldn't have done what I did. Yeah, it was a mistake though. I mean, I was, it's not like we haven't got one either. It really, no, yeah. Let's just also as try and just have a quick look and make sure that we did do everything. I think we did. Yeah, all of our fields are all done. We limed everything and we've rolled everything, and yeah, most of them had little stones. There's only 2, 3, and 4 that have got big red stones that we obviously couldn't crush or push back into the ground. So yeah, these are all, everything's done, every bit. Now I'm not sure, did we plough everything? I didn't see need weeding though. We might have on one field, there might be something like that. I'm not worried. No, it doesn't say, does it? Yeah. Let's have a quick look. We'll just pop on all these fields. I feel sure that we actually ploughed everything, which would make sense on why we've got stones. Yeah, and 7, which we did buy. So this one may be... Oh, okay. Maybe nothing. It's perfect. So smashing. So 11. I don't think I saw weeds growing either. No. So fantastic. We have ploughed everything, and yeah, definitely that's bizarre. So we must have done field 33 as well then. And there must be little stones. So yeah, I realise as well that we do need to cut the grass. We'll do that next session. Yeah, I'm not rushing through time or anything like that. Let's have a quick look. Did there anything else appear in the sales? Because it does do. The Senebogan. Well, I think we will buy and sell said thing. Yeah. And we shall make a little bit of cash before we depart. We were going to take this back to the store, so let's just do that as well. Before we start to map hop all around, let's just run that back to the store. One thing I have successfully done is finally a project I've worked on for a long time. It's a completely different model, which is why we've lost our telehandler weight, but it is, again, yeah, probably is, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, it's the one thing I've not, but it is done and it is working completely. Yeah, now that is one thing I did sort of work on, and I did get a little bit of help from but it was more about, it was, yeah, I often ask the AI to check my work, but I've got to be honest, it was causing me grief, so I left it alone, and I did almost all of the... It helped me with doing the straps, but it didn't. It was it didn't help at all. It was leading me down the garden path, so I thought, no, you can do a better job yourself. Just like closely follow NASA or something like that on here's what he did, and see if you can do the same, like... and I think I have. I just think I've missed something. So we shall see. And I'm hoping that I can finally do the tension belts. But yes, I have finally done the my telehandler weight. It's a brand new one, and it is literally straight from Blender. Again, another thing that shouldn't lose. It's a very strange shape. It is. There's no denying. Yeah, we've got the so 1,000 kilogram one, a 1.5, a 2, and that is exactly what it looks like. And that's the old telehandler weight, which again, it is actually doing the updated. So this is the one we had. Yeah, it does. It's just not at 0, which means it sucks into the ground. But when that's just a position on the it actually shows that as actually being there visible. Right, okay, we need to fix that. But that hitch at the back, it really does attach to trailers. That hitch at the front, the little red blob, which has got a piece of metal in the middle, should have. I can't see it. It has though, yeah, it is there. Again, since the so yeah, that at the back, that's a proper 3-point attacher at the back, which means that you would be using that hitch there for like anything to attach to, and if you was a telehandler, you'd attach to this side, and this one on this side would be your trailer attacher. So yeah, it's a, and obviously you can see it's very self-made, but it's also got quite a bit of beveling going on this time. I thought let's do a bit of something different, and I thought it's completely different. It's got quite a bit going on, but it's really quite beautiful. I think, but it's definitely very different. So it works well with certain things as well. It sort of hooks under the bottom of things. So I'm going to make some for different sort of telehandlers and skid steers. So it sort of works with the black sheep modding one well, and all the ones that I would definitely use a lot. But yeah, that is, you know, like the weight that I've finally done. So yeah, right from 1,000 kilograms onwards, which is amazing, and it does work as well. So let's get this last bit of business done, get the Centerbogan sold, and make a little bit of profit. So yes, it's I also had a comment from a new viewer, or a viewer. No, I can't say new. You don't ever know when someone started to watch or anything like that. And about the pusher and the bale pusher, as it was called in FS25. Now, no one has done it, so I'm gonna like have a go at converting it, and it shouldn't take. It's a very, very simple mod. Strangely enough, did we repair that? Yeah, we did. So no, we want to sell that. That's all. So that was a very nice little bit of cash made. Smashing. I know we did spend a fortune. So let's quickly, because we're not going to see it, sort of. We can get away with the sending the Brant back, because it's before it costs us any more. Yeah, you, and let's return, and then we'll see which one was ours. Fantastic. I'm not sure. And we'll run that one back. Which one were you? Were you on the back of you? You were. That's ours. Right. Okay. I thought it was the other way around. Right. So next session, grass needs cutting. Ooh. You're going to be right in my way, aren't you? Yeah, we ought to... Oh. Let's move you out of the way. My beautiful favourite tractor on my favourite American map. Love this map. It is really something. And yeah, it's not something. It's just something about this map. Just I felt at home. And it's not just because the store's right next to me or anything like that. There's quite a few maps that are just something about, yeah. So Batista modding, Samuel Batista, but it's fantastic. Love it. Really, really love it. I do. So yeah. So I guess I'm not going to carry on moaning. It's just words fail me. Really do fail me. But that's how we're going to leave it. I think we've fixed everything that was like broken. We've got the soy super beans actually doing their bit. So they should be distributing. There's a point. What? Oh, of course the soy super beans are what make the... Oh, that's true. Why have I put soy super bean? I think we just had 2 soy super guar beans, and one would have been the one that I got rid of. I think it's true. I think I've made a bit of a mistake with that. The soy super beans are for when I do the crisp factory. That, yeah, I mean, I know why I fell into the trap, because I'm thinking this soy, and that, but I think we just had 2 guar beans. I think. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me, really, on why we would do that. Right, let's switch that off. There's a few things. We don't need herbicide anymore. Or lime from stone. We've got enough, I think. Silencing, digesting, distributing. Yeah, so I think it was probably that we had 2 super guar beans, and I had 2 different things, but they were really the same thing. I just twizzled it around 180 degrees thinking I'd done something special. That's not the reverse way you do one of those, you know, where you can reach it from the other side. You have to completely turn things around, and there's a lot of work involved in that. So yeah, really this is a bit of a waste for us. So unless the soybean, because they are soybeans, that's what we're always supposed to be, but like they're called super bean. I could, I suppose, convert these to soybeans. I mean, because that is what they are. But what I mean is, I only did it for one factory, but I could do the same as I've done on a couple of other factories where I convert the soy super bean. So this mistake could be made into something, because we all know soy's the right pain anyway to do. I mean, I know we're going to produce quite a lot, which we know. When you look at, if I'm on the right screen, how many fields we've got and how much soy we're going to get off it, it's going to be quite a lot, even with soy being terrible with that amount of soybeans. But we could, it's true, harness the power of what we've just done by mistake, and I could convert that with a super soy factory, like 1 for 1 for each 1,000 litres. We could literally convert that, and we could actually get this churning, you know, well, which is not a bad thing over the summer months. Whilst that's doing, I think I might do it. But yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.